Hi, I just wanted to intro this video. I tried to get over here early to beat the sunset and it looks like I was not successful, so I will keep this brief. I am starting my first week of my mat Pilates certification this weekend, and part of my preparation for that includes, taking classes at the studio, getting familiar with all the different instructors. Last week I was able to take a class with the owner of the studio, and her class was amazing and I'm so excited to learn from her. And tonight it will be a different instructor. I'm excited to kind of shift my mindset of just being a student into a student who is aspiring to be an instructor. So I'm very excited to take a class from that lens. I wanted to prep for the weekend by taking at least 2 classes this week. I have one tonight and then I believe on Thursday morning. So today it's Monday. I have been taking Pilates classes for years, and my kind of low impact, movement era really started about a decade ago when I first got to college. I was really heavy into bar, was really heavy into hot vinyasa. Over the past few years, things have kind of shifted and I really became more of a Pilates girly, especially the past year of my life. I've also traveled a ton and was able to take a lot of classes with different instructors and kind of know exactly what I want to bring to the Pilates world. So I'm just really excited for my own journey and I will begin documenting it. I am not super comfortable being on camera or like videotaping myself. Usually I will take pictures and videos of the things I'm doing, but I'm never in it. So it might take a minute. Going off my iPhone right now, don't have a camera, like not even just camera quality, but like even trying to get the right angles while I'm in class. Like I've never filmed in class ever. I know that is controversial, but I think as I'm documenting this journey, it will be very helpful for me to kind of look back on and become a better instructor. So I want to try to get some content while I'm in class. It might not be the best angles, it might not be the most flattering, but it's what we're working with right now as I'm trying to kind of adjust to actually taking content of myself, and me speaking to the camera as well is just not something that I'm used to doing. So yeah, I'm even having a hard time looking at the camera like directly at you guys versus just looking at myself. So it will be a learning curve, but yeah, super excited to document this journey, and I hope that you guys subscribe so that as my content grows and I can start producing content, workout content, all types of different wellness content. I hope that will be a really cool diary that kind of shows the progression. So super excited to take you guys on this journey, and even more excited for me to just kind of look back on this and see my growth in a couple of years.
Red drink to the dip. The red drink to the dip. The red drink to the truck. Racks on stuff together. Racks on stuff together. The red drink to the dip. Racks on stuff together. Sit red top to the dip. Rosetta Stone forever. High yellow, heavy yellow. Jack and Cinderella. Chop off the track and trouble. Who paper stuff together? Bad bitch that fuck together. Strapped up with heavy metal. Sip lean talk to the devil. High takes they confidential. AP or presidential. Never go against the ghetto. Say true got hoes in Belgium. New bitch, new car is level. I piss codeine on pistol. We bad, you got the skill. Get a chick that flip it in the trenches. And a jet putting up in the bench. Caught a year with buff, they bench. For an 8 foot ring, don't miss it. Real ice, but bad bitch listen. Make some lace stuff together. Sit red top to the devil. Rosetta Stone forever. High yellow, heavy yellow. Hot chocolate Cinderella. Chop off a track and trailer. New paper stuff together.
I want to check in now that it's the next day. The class that you just saw was last night, so that was Monday night. Now it's Tuesday. Super enjoyed the instructor. Very challenging class. Yeah, it was a lot. We had the 2-pound bala bangles on, either on our wrists or on our ankles, pretty much the entire class. One thing that I also wanted to mention while I'm checking in on last night's class and just giving you an update today is this past week in Los Angeles has felt really, really heavy. A lot of us all know someone who has been affected. I've been doing my best to try to support my friends that were directly affected or had to evacuate, and just sharing resources and whatever that I can. But one thing that makes me super excited to do my training at Embody is just what the studio stands for already on its own, but then seeing how they come together during this time has been really amazing. For me, like Pilates, a lot of it is about the community that you build. Instead of holding classes on Saturday, they held a donation drive for women's sanitary products and hygiene products. I'm just really excited that Embody really aligns with my values, and that's really just like community and like what wellness and fitness can bring to you beyond just what you get in those classes. I still need to figure out exactly what I want to put in these week of a life of a Pilates instructor in training videos, but I think that I want to start including some BTS of just whatever like interesting things that I do during the week, even if it doesn't necessarily involve Pilates or wellness. So I think I want to just do some slight clips. Like right now I have a meeting and I'm going to a restaurant, so I'll get some clips of me like driving there when I'm at like a stoplight or something, and then walking into the restaurant, whatever. And then I also got my nails done this week in preparation for the training, because my nails got super long. If you're not on the builder gel wave or like Russian manicures, please get on it, because my nails grow so fast with builder gel. So they were insanely long and I couldn't even put my like hands in a fist. So I was like, I just don't want to be restricted in my movements during training at all, especially if we have to hold like light weights or anything. So I did end up going short and square neutral. I'm a square nail girly, so this is like my typical shape. But yeah, so I actually have some clips from that. I took some BTS in case I wanted to include those, so I will put some of those clips in the video as well. Maybe I'll just put it as b-roll as I'm talking right now. But yeah, so that was another thing that I did in preparation for the training. And yeah, so I will show some BTS of me going to the restaurant. On Thursday, I took another class at the studio that I'm doing my training at. It was actually with an instructor that I already knew from a reformer studio downtown that I love. And since I had taken her reformer classes before only, I was super excited to take her mat class.
Mix it in my vanilla. You can find this wherever. Ducking all types of weather. This space looking for better. Racks on racks stuck together. Sit right talk to the devil. Rosetta Stones forever. I yellow canary yellow. I track and send it better. Trap off a track trailer. Who play for stuff together.
Also, let me know if this is too much Pilates class content or if this is just enough. I think people love watching workouts. I know that through TikTok and how well those videos do. I personally never filmed in classes before doing this journey, so just let me know kind of what you want to see. I will also try to get better at the angles. Like I said, this is brand new to me, so it's a little rough right now, but we'll get it together. Oh, also, the instructor and I did go get matcha after, and that was just such a great ending to the lovely start of my day. Most of the studios that I have gone to in Los Angeles that are Pilates studios are reformer studios, and since I'm going to be teaching mat, I want to get more familiar with the different mat studios. So today I'm at Soho House and going to do a mat Pilates workout. Okay, so I just laid out everything that I'm going to pack in my bag tomorrow. So first I have some grip socks from Lucky Honey, I believe. Yeah, this brand is amazing for grip socks. They're like actually my favorite. And then I have this Aloe sports bra, my favorite Amazon leggings. And then that's for the class at 10 a.m. that we're going to be taking. And then after that, I want to change into a comfortable outfit that I'm not sweaty in. I'm going to be bringing my Lulu flares, these Tavi grip socks, and then an Aloe tank. And then I got this journal. I just filmed some clips of me getting it in CVS, so you probably saw that before this. I thought this one was absolutely perfect for Pilates, inhale, exhale. And then I got some pens and highlighters. We have a couple breaks in the day, but I just don't know exactly when I'll be hungry, so I just wanted to bring some quick snacks in case I'm hungry when we don't have time for a break. And then she suggested that we read this book, so I'm going to bring my Kindle and maybe sift through it during some of the break time. I haven't had the chance to start it yet. And then this is just a styling wax that I will use to touch up my hair after the 10 a.m. class and before we do the rest of the training. So this is what's in my bag, in my Pilates certification training bag. I'm very excited. What you got for us? Thank you. The sun is literally like blaring in my face, but today is day 1 of training, so I just parked and I'm about to go in. Just did a quick little outfit change and now walking to get a quick breakfast before we start the anatomy lesson. I didn't eat anything before class today, so I just want to grab something of substance so I'm not sitting there with my stomach grumbling. We do have a lunch break at 1:45, but I just don't want to wait till that long, and I don't think my snacks are going to hold me over. So made it back to La La Land for the second time this week. I got a vanilla matcha and an avocado toast and headed back to the studio. Now we just had a break for lunch. I just got a salad from Joan on Third and waiting for that to come out. Here for day 2 of Mat Pilates teacher training, and I want to give a little recap on yesterday. So yesterday we spent 9 hours here and we went over really like the history of Pilates, went over Joseph Pilates himself, and then we got into anatomy. We still have more to do today because there's so much, but that was actually super interesting and I really loved that portion. And then we began going over the beginner exercises. So I think we covered about 8 of them, and there's at least 4 more in beginner, and then today we're supposed to start intermediate. So yeah, it was amazing. I really enjoyed getting to know everyone more that's doing the training, and then also Kamei herself, the one who is the owner and who is teaching us. So yeah, it was a great first day. The one good thing about not bringing a lunch these past 2 days is at least I'm getting familiar with like different options for food and matchas in the area. So excited for this Caesar wrap. look tired today, but I just wanted to quickly outro this video. I want to do a quick recap on the weekend one. So over the first weekend, I kind of did a mini recap during the training, but I just want to make sure that I kind of capture everything. The training went well. I really enjoyed the group of people that I'm training with. I feel like there's a good range of like backgrounds, people that were athletes, people that are already instructors. Like there's a good range of people who are just interested in Pilates and like whatever brought them to this training. Like I feel like we all meshed very well. Kamei, I absolutely adore her after even weekend one. I think that she's going to be a great person to learn from. She has so much experience. She also was certified in yoga and bar, so she just has such a wide range of experience, and she's just such a great person to learn from. I think something that also sets her apart is the fact that she continues to dedicate herself to learn. Even though she is well respected in this space, she continues to take workshops and to grow and to learn more about Pilates. So I really respect that, and I'm looking forward to learning more from her. But we really focused on history, who Joseph Pilates was, anatomy, and then we went through the entire first 11 exercises. Practicing on each other was definitely a challenge. Like that was my first time I'd ever tried to lead anyone through an exercise. I can see already how much goes into it and how much practice I will need, so I'm gonna have to schedule out some practice time, figure out which friends I can use here and there. Maybe I can have some FaceTimes with my mom. So I'm about to go to a hotel and just sit down and kind of plan out my study plan and also my practice plan, because I need to get in a certain amount of hours of practicing on other people. So I just want to make sure that I have an adequate amount of time before we have the test out. This program moves really fast for all the information that we need to know, so I just need to figure out how I can dedicate time to that. Just wanted to wrap up this video. Hopefully I did a good job this time, kind of trying to actually look at the camera, but this is my first one, you know, getting to the groove. But it's been really fun this week to kind of challenge myself to record things. I think that I'll really appreciate this looking back. So very excited to continue to record this process. I'm gonna start next week's video probably with the class that I'm taking tonight. I am going back to the studio after spending 9 hours there on Saturday and 8 hours there yesterday, because I'm going to take a class tonight. We have to take at least 10 classes before February 8th, so I'm just trying to knock those out. So we'll start it back up there. Hopefully I'll get some clips during that class. See you in the next video.